do this, and now I have to unteach him, that he always wants to dive down and keep his nose and his neck really, really low. If he does, I just lift my hands, a little vibration that says, no, maintain your own weight. Don't dive down into my hands. Stay up here. So we start by merely asking for his tail, just like we did on the ground. Move your tail, stop your front feet. Go forward, just like we started on the ground. Forward consistently, pick up the rein, move that tail, stop your front feet. Go forward, forward consistently, move that tail, stop your front feet. Go forward, forward consistently, maintain your own weight. Maintain your own weight. Pick up the rein, light pressure, move the tail, stop the front feet. Just like we did on the ground, we got that first. Now we're going to start to move towards asking a little bit of flexion of the neck to the inside. Continue to move forward. Pole flexes, or not pole, the neck flexes to the inside. Following where my hands are going. The further this gets to the inside, the more my hands actually kind of go to the outside here as I'm directing that nose to the inside. Him moving forward on the circle. Flex to the inside. Again, he's lifting, maintaining his own weight. Not pressing down to my hands at all. Flex there, go forward. Go forward. My seat is neutral. My hands are, or my legs are neutral. Only asking for go forward right now. Flex to the other side. I've already taught this on the ground, so it's very, very easy up here in the saddle. Nice, very light flexion. He's holding his own flexion. I'm merely just telling him where to put it. Don't have to fight for it. And this isn't a flexion. There's a big difference between the horse taking his nose and touching his shoulder over here, and his pole's all the way down, his neck's twisted and everything. That's not a real flexion. It doesn't do anything. What I'm actually trying to do when I flex the neck is take the outside long muscle here on the top and stretch it all the way around. So if the horse tilts his nose over, then he's not actually stretching that muscle. He's not actually stretching that ligament as he goes along. I want him to stretch it. So if the pole and the nose stay on a line with each other and the whole outside muscle stretches, that's what I'm looking for. It's an actual flexion. It actually helps the horse with learning how to move and balance. The back has to relax in order for this to happen. And I'm flexing the actual neck. I'm not flexing the pole. I don't want to flex the pole too much here. I don't want to stretch that top ligament of his body. Just want to go on here and just relax here. Now, because I have this balance, he's holding himself just like we did on the ground. If my hands move to the outside and shift this balance, we get the lateral movement. Very, very easy lateral movement. My seat goes to the outside as well because I want to ask him, follow my seat. The same thing here. The flexion comes, my seat goes to the outside, hands go to the outside slightly. He follows that balance. It's very light, it's very easy. The legs are not involved right now except to go forward. I'm merely saying, shift that balance, stay up, off my hands, shift that balance to the outside. Shift it to the outside here, shift it to the outside. And this becomes very light. Anytime that he presses down into my hands, just a little action upwards, and then we return to neutral, and we go forward. Just like I did on the ground, we come to the rail, we ride forward, and let him stretch that neck out, because that neck is holding, like I said, it's just like holding a dumbbell. It starts to burn, it gets tight if they're not conditioned to holding it that long. We'll let him stretch back out, and then I ask him to come off my hands again, lift that neck up, refine that balance, take the shoulders to the inside, and then as my weight goes to the outside, we're reshifting the balance to the outside. He's very, very light on my hands. He's holding himself. I'm just asking him where to put that balance. He's allowed to travel slow right now. That's fine. He's still finding his feet in this maneuver. Anytime that he presses down into me or flexes his pole too much, trying to destroy the bad habits that I taught in the past. Don't want that much flexion of the pole. Just want him to maintain lifting his neck, shoulders to the inside, a little shoulder in around the rail. Good, good, good. This is a little bit more of an exaggerated movement, but that's kind of what we're looking for right now. Seat goes to the outside, shifts the balance, and then go forward around the circle. So it's finding that balance. It's finding that balance with him, asking him to be light, off the hands, maintaining the jaw relaxed, active, mobilizing the jaw. And again, asking him to lift himself, shift his balance. He can slow down right now. His back lifts up underneath me. He finds his balance.